y'all, welcome back. This video is going to be relatively short as there's really not a lot to explain to this particular craft, but I want to show you how to make these really cute and fairly realistic looking carrots using Dollar Tree jump ropes. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to do it. Alrighty, let us get started. I'm sure y'all have probably seen this "Welcome to our home" sign in the Dollar Tree by now with these carrots on it, and I'm like, that is so cute. And you like really like rustic and kind of like farmhouse looking, and I want to try to put this on a wreath somehow, but I'm like, what in the world would I decorate the rest of it with? You know, like flowers wouldn't look all that great. So I thought, you know, a carrot would be cute. And then I came across this carrot jump rope over in the section, you know, like with the stuff to fill Easter baskets and whatnot with. And I'm like, okay, I can do something with this, but I'm not too crazy about, you know, like this bright orange, and it's really plasticky looking and shiny. I'm like, surely there is something that I can do to make these look a little bit better. And this is what I came up with. So it's a little bit more realistic looking. We got some greens and we got some, looks like some dirt going on there. So the way I did that is I used this matte finish chalk paint from Waverly Inspirations in the color pumpkin. You do not have to use chalk paint. This is just what I had. I've got lots of acrylic paint. Now you can use acrylic paint as well if you want. Just make sure that it's a matte finish, because I did try a little bit of the shiny paint. It did not look good. To me, it didn't look good. But I used this chalk paint, and then to get these little brown marks here, I went back over those with the antiquing wax. Now, again, if you don't have the antiquing wax, you don't want to use that. What in the world is that? You can use just like a brown colored acrylic paint. You know, whatever you want to do to get it, you know, the color that you want. So all I did is, of course, I untied them, which I should have done that a second ago. I apologize. Is first I untied them, and then you want to leave a good amount of the rope still attached, and just cut it like that. And the reason I say to leave the rope attached is when you paint your carrots with the orange color paint, you want to hold on to that rope and kind of hold your fingers like that, you know, so that you can paint the carrot and not get the paint all over you. I'm not going to go through the painting process and bore you to death with that, but just hold it like this. Paint it with one coat of your paint, and then while it is drying, you could take this rope, you could tie it to a light fixture hanging out of your ceiling, you can tie it to a handle on one of your kitchen cabinets, which is what I did, to let it hang down, to let it dry. And you need to let, if you're going to use the chalk paint, let it dry for a good 2 hours, and then go back over it and give it another coat. On mine, I did 3 coats of the orange, and to do that, I just used this little sponge paint applicator here. Paint it, hang it up, let it dry. So now that that is dry, all I did with this antiquing medium, I call it medium. You remember like back in the days, like when painting ceramics was really big? And they had like an antiquing medium that you use. It wasn't called wax then. I'm still stuck back in the ceramic days. But then once that's dry, just hold the rope like that. And just take a very, very fine point brush, and then just go back into the little creases and just put a little bit of brown paint, you know, just to accent it a little bit. If you feel like you've gotten too much, you can take a paper towel and just wipe a little bit of it away. Just like that. That kind of gives it more of like an earthy, dirty look, which I like. And then just go back over the little creases like that. Okay, then you do that all over your carrot, and then once again, you know, take your rope, tie it to something, and let it dry. Okay, now let me get this out of the way. And what I used for the greenery part is, if you watched my haul video the other day, you know that I got a bunch of these little greenery, like twig looking doohickeys at Hobby Lobby. These were $1.99 and they were on sale for 50% off. You can, whatever type of greenery that you want to use. I mean, if you have some laying around the house, you know, use that. I know Dollar Tree used to sell a lot of the greenery. They seem to have gotten away from that, but they have some grass that I think would probably look okay. I just got this because it was sort of feathery looking and reminded me of the top of wild carrots. So this has wire in it. And so I just took my wire snips and I just cut a few pieces. Let me get this lid out of the way. And I just cut a few pieces like that. I think that one had 6 or 7 pieces. They don't have to be all the same length. In fact, if they're like, you know, different lengths, I think it looks better. But just cut a few pieces. And then, like I said, pretend this is dry. You just pop the end of it off. Hold on, let me pull it. There you go. Just pop the end of it off. Take your hot glue. Whoops. Take the hot glue, just put a bunch of it down inside of it. And then take your greenery and just start placing it down inside the carrot just like that. So these are the short ones. I'll cut a few more long ones and put those down in there. And then you get what looks like this. You know, really, really simple, really fast. You know, no one of this video is not very long. It's just, you know, not a lot to explain. It was just more like an idea to give you guys, you know, what all you can do just with Dollar Tree items to make them look a little bit better. But that's what I came up with. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you would, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media. The links to all of those are in the description box down below. And I hope to see y'all next time. Bye-bye.